Hey everyone, I'm announcing my back to school trumpet and brass marching band specials, drum corps DCI specials for all of you who play on an instrument where you buzz into a mouthpiece. So that doesn't mean just trumpet, it could be all the way down to tuba. And man, we're about ready to open up a can of whoop ass on the prices at Trumpetsizzle.com. What do I mean by that? I mean that when you go to Trumpetsizzle.com, you're going to see prices already discounted up to 40% off what they normally are throughout the remainder of the year. So you're already going to see the discount. You see what they were. You'll see what you'll get them during the special promo. By the way, this is the largest promotion discount special that I offer throughout the entire year. The second one that comes a little bit close might be Black Friday, but it's not near as extensive and as deeply discounted as my back to school special. So all my courses will be discounted. You're asking, well, what kind of courses does Kurt have? Well, I have a course for breath support, diaphragmatic breathing. That's 4 weeks. That'll be discounted. I have a course for people that want to learn how to play jazz and lead trumpet. That's going to be discounted. I have a course for people that haven't touched any type of brass instrument for a long time, years, decades, maybe even 50 years, and who, for some reason or another, this summer decided they want to get back into it, or maybe in the fall. That's when everything gets in the swing of things, right? When all the community orchestras and bands start rehearsing again. So the comeback player course is one. For people wishing to gain better technique in a quicker amount of time, I have the 90-day to razor sharp technique, Herbert L. Clark, and it's both treble and bass. So you can't be a trombone player or euphonium saying, oh, that's just for trumpet players. They actually, you can find it on Amazon right now. They actually have the same book, but it's been transposed to bass clef for you trombone players and euphonium players. So the purpose of that particular course is just to help you streamline the Herbert L. Clark technical studies and make it more efficient and get through it faster with better results. And then finally, drum roll, my most popular, the original, how everything got started back in 2009, my 16-week brass trumpet embouchure upper register program. It's a 16-week course, and it's been around for so long that it was actually revised 4 years ago in 2019. And I got it down to such a science and such a point, I don't see myself revising it any further. The upper register course is the course that will transform your chops from poor to above average, from mediocre to stellar in about four months. Now that course can be taken standalone with you, yourself, and the walls in your practice room, or it can be taken, the best version of course is to take it with me, where I'm working with you side by side each week for 16 weeks. But regardless, the different options and the variations that they come in, for that particular course, it will be discounted during this amazing back to school promotion for Trumpetsizzle.com and all trumpet players and all brass players. On to people who are on a fixed income. On to people who don't live in USA. Maybe you live in Malaysia. Maybe you live in Brazil. Maybe you live in Mexico or the Philippines, or just somewhere where the currency is not quite as strong as the dollar. What are you to do? Because you might be thinking, oh, it's too expensive. I offer weekly versions of the courses that you just heard me mention. I have weekly versions of those. In other words, you just pay by the week. There's no strings. There's no contract. You start a couple of weeks, and if you have a financial difficulty and have to bail, cancel, that's fine. If you go and you decide, well, it's not for me, let me try another course. Well, you can do that too if you're going weekly. So weekly is as low as, where are we at on my weekly courses? I think it's still hanging around $20 for the lowest one. So $20, what would that be in the Philippines? Oh my, is that like 1,000 pesos? So I don't care where you live in the Philippines. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're in the backmost, uttermost province of the Philippines. You can beg, borrow, steal, scramble up 1,000 pesos to get involved in this course. That's why I designed it, for anybody that just is in another part of the world that doesn't have the stronger currency. I made it, those weekly versions, so you, yes you, way over there in the Philippines, 8,000 miles away, or maybe Vietnam or Malaysia or Mexico or Brazil, you can come up with that to get in the weekly version. Of course, the reason that you're going to want to do this is so you can develop a stronger embouchure, better technique, right? Better tone, better endurance. You'll be able to learn how to warm up your instrument properly. You'll be able to learn to play more effortlessly in all registers of the instrument, low, middle, and high. And you'll be able to finish your rehearsals without your chops falling apart. You'll be able to finish marching band exhibitions, all-day exhibitions, without your chops going to complete mush. Okay? If you're not in school, not school age, you'll be able to go to your community band rehearsal on Wednesday night or Tuesday night or at the church on Monday, and you'll be able to sit there for an hour and a half or 2 hours and feel good when you leave, not feel like you need to put ice on your lips. That's the kind of strength I'm talking about developing through my courses. So you're going to have a couple of weeks to go ahead and think about it and make a decision, but I would recommend you taking that decision now, because now is the best time to make that decision to go ahead and get started on your progress. Especially if you're in marching band. Hello, you probably didn't practice too much over the summer, or maybe you did practice, you didn't practice the right things, and now you're figuring out. You're going, uh-oh, I'm screwed. No, you're not screwed. You got me, and I got your back, and I got a lot of stuff that's going to get you in gear and make you stronger and play better much more quickly than if you had done nothing at all. So this is Kurt Thompson. You can always check out my site, Trumpetsizzle.com. I will put a specific link if you just go right underneath me into the description. And if you're watching a short, the vertical videos, you may have to click the 3 dots. I notice YouTube is not throwing the description right underneath the short anymore. So you may have to click the 3 dots, and then you'll see the word description, then click on that. And you'll find the links that you can go right to these specials and start perusing what you think might work for you. I'm Kurt Thompson, trumpet teacher, trumpet performer, and I am starting my back to school, the biggest promotion that I do all year long. I'm starting it today, and you can get started today. So go ahead and click those links. If you have any questions, sometimes I throw my email, but you can certainly find my email once you get to my site. If you have a specific question about a course or what you're not quite sure what's right for you, go ahead and send me an email. I'll do my best to answer it right away. And by the way, if you are not a member of this channel here, Trumpetsizzle on YouTube, I believe there's probably a link down there. It says join. It's just a little button, actually not a link. It's a little button that might say join. Now, if you don't see that, go to the description and I'll have a link for you where you click on it and you can join. The membership starts at $3 a month, actually almost $4 a month, and go on up. And you get things like first response by me to your questions and comments on certain videos. You get customized emojis and badges for when you want to make a comment or when you're chatting, all the way up to, believe it or not, a free lesson once a month. Group lessons, specialized videos just for you as a member that the public won't see, and then new releases where you'll be able to see videos I'm going to release to the public, but you'll see them first. A lot of different cool things being a member. In fact, I'm almost thinking about, I might do this, offer an additional 5% to people who do become members. So if you let me know that you've become a member of this channel, I will send you a code for 5% off the already discounted back to school promos. I've been thinking about doing that, and I'm kind of talking out loud, but yes, I think I'm going to do that. So if you send me an email, don't leave a message here. If you send an email to me and find you got to be a little smart, find my email, send me an email that you've already joined. I'll check to see if you became a member here, and I'll throw you an additional 5% off, which basically what? That actually pays you back for your membership, doesn't it? Okay, folks, you'll be seeing a lot of me over the next couple of weeks. Hope to have you on board here at Trumpetsizzle on my channel at YouTube, and then also over at my site, Trumpetsizzle.com. Kurt Thompson, over and out. I'll see you in the next one.